Hello there, and welcome to the Pooh Finger Podcast with me, Wayne Cooper, and Mr Neal.
Hello.
Ooh, sensual. And over in the corner, he'd love to go to outer space to get away from every other race. It's Campaign!
Is that an homage to a prodigy, or...?
I did try and think along the musical melody of the Prodigy,
Okay.
but no.
Oh, okay. if you went back to the prodigy thing, I'll take that. If it's any other sort of hidden meaning you've got there, no, I'll stay away from that one. But, hello, good evening.
I was calling you a racist.
I know. But no, I'm not a racist.
If you sat on the throne, you gotta go fast. Help it along with the Pooh Finger Podcast. We talk a lot of shit, why don't you listen and see? Now you're fingering with Campaign and me. If you're on the job and you don't want to last, just think of the guys at the Pooh Finger Podcast. So play along at home, and if you like what we do, like and subscribe and follow the Pooh. Like and subscribe with the finger right up your bum.
This week we are talking space games! Games about space and that, and set in space, and doing space things.
Games amongst the stars.
Indeed.
Amongst the stars.
Well, I like me space games.
Me like space games too.
I am likey space games, pro space games.
It's weird, because how would you guys define a space game? Because, I mean, technically, let's say Star Wars is technically, any Star Wars game is a space game.
Yeah,
That's all
I count it, yeah.
Love me Star Wars games.
For me, it's games that are set in space, not on Earth.
Yeah.
But would you count, like, I don't know, Rayman as a fucking... Oh, no, that's a bad
No, that's
example.
more
That's
like
a shit example.
a fantasy thing.
Yeah, it's a cartoon.
Okay, I can't think of an
I
example
mean,
off the top of my
like,
head.
flying spaceships.
Yeah.
Shooting spaceships.
Maybe some aliens in there.
Yeah, aliens. Going on board spaceships.
Going to different planets.
Yeah, visiting planets. Seeing alien creatures.
Yeah.
Like, all that kind of biznack.
Say Mass Effects and all that. Like.
Mass Effect, perfect example
No
of a
Man's
space game.
Sky, as we're
Well,
celebrating
I
its
mean,
birthday.
We shall get to No Man's Sky, I assure you, because it is the greatest. Spoiler.
Ooh.
Spoiler alert. So I think, without further ado, we should go to space, Pooh.
Let's do it.
Bo is in space. Bo is in space. What you doing out there, man? Oh, that's pretty freaky, Bowie. Is it cold out in space, Bowie? Does the deep cold make your nipples go pointy, Bowie? Do you have one spacesuit, Bowie? Or do you have several changes? I bet you do, you freaky old bastard, you.
Keep going.
Ooh. This is Bowie to Bowie. Can you hear me out there, man? This is Bowie back to Bowie. I read you loud and clear, man. Ooh, yeah, man. The signals weak on my radar screen. How far out are you, man? I'm pretty far out. That's pretty far out, man. Ooh, I'm orbiting Pluto. Ooh, drawn in by its gravitational pull. I'm jamming out with the McJuggernauts soon, and they think it's pretty cool, man. Oh, Okay, Bowie, what's that sound? I don't know, but I'll have to turn my ship around. Ooh, it's the craziest thing. I'm picking it up on my LSD screen. Can you reach the stratosphere? Coming through the mansions of Alpha Dawn. There's this. Oh, that was at the beginning, wasn't it? Do they smoke weed out in space, Bowie? Or do they smoke AstroTurf? Podcast. Without further ado, let's shoot our space poo into you.
Woo-doo-doo.
Woo-doo-doo. The greatest of all time is what we're gonna choose. Which one is the best and which ones are just poo? The greatest space games of all time. The Gusgoats.
Rolls off the tongue.
It does, doesn't it?
Mm.
Even with a mouthful of cookie. And that's not a euphemism for camping's massive testicle.
No, that one's crunch.
So I had some cookies stuck around my clacker then. Yeah. Fucking space games, guys.
Yeah.
Have you all
Space
picked the
games.
greatest one that's ever been made?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
feel mine might get picked though.
Ooh. Well, I've got a very obvious one, obviously, but I'm not sure whether to go with it or not.
Okay.
Well, depends if you get bit first.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Star Trek.
Star Trek.
No, Star Trek's alright.
Suck a dick.
Anyway. 1.
Hey.
Lucky bugger.
Fuck it, I'm just going for it. It's so obvious, everyone. Listeners, you all know what I'm picking.
Well, it's part of the reason we're actually doing it tonight, isn't it?
It is
Isn't
indeed.
Some sort of anniversary or
Starfield.
something.
What?
That's the one. Elite.
I've never played Starfield, you know. I've always been intrigued, but it looks a bit
did.
complicated. Did I?
You enjoyed it?
Oh, Starfield. Oh, I'm thinking Star Citizen.
Yeah, I've not played
That's
that.
that's the big
That's
big
like the
spacey
super
one.
in-depth one, isn't it?
Yeah, Starfield. Nah, Starfield's not even close to being the greatest of all time. Unfortunately,
Yanking your chain.
so much promise. But of course, I'm picking the game of which this show is based on its anniversary, No Man's Sky.
That's what I was going to pick.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's all right. We can talk about it for 20 minutes then. So, No Man's Sky is an action-adventure survival game developed and published by Hello Games Legends. Shout out Sean Murray.
Yes.
Yeah, it was released worldwide for the PlayStation 4 and Windows in August 2016, for Xbox One in July 2018, and for the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and Series S consoles in November 2020, and on Nintendo Switch from October 2022. Well, this game, I remember when seeing them promoting it, and they were bigging it up, ready for its launch.
Yeah.
And I remember they had that massive screen in that theatre, didn't they? And they were like, this is what, like, oh, you see that planet? Let's go there.
Yeah.
And I was like, this looks fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, it's all procedurally generated, every planet's different, and blah, 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 blah.
Different biomes, different fauna, different
Yeah.
flora.
Yeah, and obviously it was only it was only coming out on PlayStation at that time. And I was like, that looks really good. I hope it, like, if it's as good as they say it is, that would entice me to buy a PlayStation and be a traitor to the Xbox. But then it was released, and I saw the people saying how broken and shit it was. And I was like, they're like, no, it didn't live up to even 10% of the promises that they made for that promo video.
They overpromised too much, and
Yeah.
also it got promoted as a AAA game. So it got promoted
Yeah.
just as much as, you know, the yearly Call of Duty or your
It was
Assassin's
only
Creed.
like 8 people, wasn't it?
8 people.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it was a proper indie game.
it is proper through and through.
And
But
when it got released, it was really empty.
yeah,
Like, there was different fauna and flora, but they're all like no bigger than a Labrador. Like a medium-sized dog.
Yeah.
Like, everything was just small, yet you were
all
promised dinosaurs and giants and this and that. Like,
when they say procedurally generated, it does mean the same elements that they've designed for, like, say, a different tree.
Yeah.
But just that has been randomly generated everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not the tree itself is procedurally generated. It's like, it's because you're expecting every planet you land on is going to be different because of this procedural generation, which like sounds like amazing technology, and they didn't deliver it at launch. But then as the years went on, and they were patching the shit out of it and like updating, and then it eventually came out on Xbox. I was like, this looks good. Like, I waited till it went on sale just to hedge my bets, got it, and didn't have a fucking clue what I was doing. I was like, this has got loads of potential, but I don't know how to fucking play it. So got on YouTube, started watching videos of like people giving tips and tricks, like how to get rich fast and all that kind of stuff. Started learning all the mechanics of it. I was like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Like, once you figure it out, the base building, I had so many bases on so many different worlds. I went and searched out all the runes so that you can teleport to different galaxies, and so that you can use the codes people put up for ships and stuff like that. So I spent days just going around collecting all them runes because there's 16 to find, and it's a mission to find each one. But found them all, made all, like, so I could just teleport anywhere that I wanted. It was fucking brilliant. And and just every update that they brought out, it's like every 6 months there was an update. There'd be a small update and a big update. The big updates, just every time
completely changed the game, didn't it? Like, and then they added stuff that's like underwater.
Yeah, all the underwater stuff. And they started adding the exosuit vehicles that you can build,
the different enemies and stuff.
The sentinels,
really
the big
pets.
mechs.
Yeah, the creatures you find, you can like turn them into pets.
I had a few pets.
But then you got like the actual space side of it, though, where you got like the pirates and things like that, and all the
my ship
sort of storylines.
Upgraded, like I had S tier, everything. Like my fleet of ships. Every time they brought out an update as well, they'd give you like an extra slot or two for your ships.
Yeah.
And then by the time I stopped playing, I think it was 10 slots you had, and they were all awesome. Like, I had a haul. I had like one of each class, but S tier of all of them, like fully upgraded. Like I was wealthy in that game for a long time, but I stopped playing it just before they brought out the Switch update, before they released it on the Switch, and I'm quite glad I did, because everyone said, they've just completely broken the game. Like,
they changed something in the base building, didn't they? Where now like
it's all really weird.
All really janky. Like they've removed certain pieces, and they've removed it from people's built bases as well. So like stuff was like falling apart and gaps everywhere. Like it looked dog shit.
Yeah, I jumped on probably about 6 months ago, I think, and they'd updated so much since, because the Switch released for 2022, so I'd stopped playing it a couple of years before, and I like picked it up and like just loaded it up. I was like, it's all familiar. But then just the user interface and like that, a lot of the mechanics have been completely overhauled. I didn't have a clue what I was doing. Like the values of like certain elements and stuff were all different, and like the properties of things, and all of a sudden all of your upgrades on your ship are taken out, because like I'd like maximised all the slots on the cargo and everything so that I could have all the upgrades that I wanted and be able to travel thousands of light years in a single jump. But it had stripped every ship of every upgrade and had broken my ships. Like, so I had broken components. It's like, right, if you want to fly your ship, you got to fix it. And I'm like, what the fuck? What is that? And then like every so many jumps, your ship just explodes. Like something goes on it. And I'm like, no. Like, no, you fucked my game up. And like, I still had like my helicarrier, my frigate and things like that. But like all the inside of the frigate had been deleted. So I just had like bits left, and like I made like a farm in there, and like had all the traders, and my frigate was awesome, and it was just all broken. And I was like, I'm not playing this game anymore.
Shit! But what they did do really good at was the space combat, because we're supposed to talk about how great it is.
Oh yeah, sorry,
so far just shat on it for the past 5 minutes.
I'm not shitting on it. It's fucking amazing.
Fucking phenomenal. The space exploration and combat is absolutely top tier. It's brilliant.
Just going from taking off from a planet
Yeah.
that you've been sat on, and then flying up through the atmosphere into space, and then you see like the space station like in the distance, and
different planets and moons that you can explore as well.
Or pirates might jump in and like, right, give us all your cargo, we're going to attack you. Like, so what, mate? I've got the best cannons in the game. You fucking let's start running, boys. Doom. Oh yeah, it's brilliant. It's just everything that they promised before it came out that they didn't deliver is now in the game. And I'm sure if I learnt the new mechanics of the game, like how it is now, I'm sure I'd love it again.
Yeah.
But I put so much time and effort into it beforehand, like for it to just be completely different. I was like, nah, can't put invest all that time again.
It's quite a relaxing game as well, isn't it? Like, you can go around looking for all the fights and stuff, but also you can just go and explore.
Yeah.
And you can decide, like, oh, let's get some new words in the languages you can learn. Because of the different factions, don't they? Like the different races, and you can learn parts of their language.
And what are the other ones?
Yeah, but I thought that's a really cool thing. And like, as you learn more and you talk to different characters, like you can piece together what they're saying.
Yeah,
and the subtitles.
Yeah, I loved that aspect of it. I thought that was really interesting.
Really good.
Yeah,
but yeah, fucking great game.
The majority of the words. That was it. To get a rune, one of the 16 runes, you had to be really lucky and find a certain stranger in a spaceport that was slightly see-through. There'd just be one person in a random space station, so you're jumping from system to system, and then you'd see one, and go up and talk to them, and they give you the coordinates for the rune and the planet to go to, and then you got to travel to the planet. It's just so cool how you can just fucking fly around a star system, and like go from planet, like scan the planets and go, oh yeah, that's got some magnesium. I need magnesium. I can go down there and set up a mine.
Well, you had your what was it? Your terrain. I can't remember what we called it now, but a terrain destruction device or something like that.
Terrain manipulator.
Manipulator. That's it. I couldn't think of a word for it. Yeah, that was quite handy as well because you carve out just great big areas, make some little bases. Yeah,
I made so many bases.
I never really got into the base building. I'm not a big base building fan, so I kind of skipped over that. But if you don't like that, there's still loads more game to play.
Yeah, it's like a separate game in itself. The base building, the settlement thing was quite cool. But I need to stop because I'm eating into time.
But one more quickly, I do like on the approach to a planet, sometimes you fly through asteroid fields.
Yeah.
And like, you've got beep, 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 sticking the ball out.
Well, the last time I probably played, they'd updated all of that and like made it was so much better. It felt like you're in Star Wars flying through the asteroid field and you're trying to dodge all the asteroids and you're shooting through them and all. It's really cool. Like, they got crazy with the physics and stuff with it.
Sweet.
But anyway, No Man's Sky for me. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
Hey,
4.
Mr Neal.
Right, so I'm going for my backup pick because I was also going to pick No Man's Sky.
Say No Man's Sky again, man, because I said it was going to be the GOAT at the beginning, and then the chances are higher.
Nah.
Bobbins.
So I'm going to go for my second, and that is 2019 Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah, boy. Yeah. Not Survivor?
No. I felt that the story was a bit better in Fallen Order than Survivor.
Same.
I think the gameplay and everything is better in Survivor. And it's more open world, and obviously Cal Kestis is stronger now, so you've got more force powers and shit to play around with. But you kind of lost a little bit of vulnerability as well, didn't you? Because like when you play Fallen Order, he's a bit shit. Because he's proper Padawan, isn't he? Like,
super
he's not
basic.
Yeah, really basic, and he is vulnerable. Like, yes, he's got a lightsaber, but he can't use it super well.
Yeah.
And that, I don't know, it added a bit of like danger to the game, didn't it?
I do really like how they... Because I did wonder at the end of Jedi... Which one? The first one? Fallen Order?
Yeah.
Yeah. At the end of Fallen Order, I was like, how are they going to do a sequel? Because you've always got to start with no powers. And then attain them as you go on through the story.
Well, it's got to lose them somehow.
Yeah, so you think you're ready for that part of the story. Like, oh, fuck it out. It's going to be like waking up in an
Yeah.
Inquisitor base or something. He's had his memory erased,
Yeah.
and you've got to relearn everything. And I thought it's so fucking old, and like, I don't want to see that shit again. But they didn't. They're like, yeah, no, he's the same as where you left him, but he's just got more to learn. It's great. Get more powerful as you go through, but he is like overpowered by the end of Survivor, I think.
He is a bit, yeah.
Because he's
not for some of the end game stuff. So like some of the fighting, you know, the Jedi Whisper things you gotta do.
Yeah.
And it's like, right, fight 2 Rancors. You don't feel very overpowered then.
Oh yeah, I suppose.
But story wise, you kind of do. You're right. Like by the end, the last boss is a little bit easy.
Yeah, because it's just learning the
mid
pattern.
game boss though was horrifically hard.
Which one was the mid game? Was that
Where
the
you play
big
as
dude?
Seer.
Oh yeah, that's where I dropped the difficulty.
I dropped it twice.
Did you?
No shame.
Oh well, yeah. I just dropped it straight to the lowest one.
Yeah.
I'm done, dude. I think I dropped it once. Had another go. I was like, this is still impossible.
Yeah.
So I just dropped it all the way to the bottom. Because I'm just going to play the rest of it on easy. I've unlocked all the fucking powers anyway. I'm just going to cruise through and feel like a Jedi by killing everyone with one bomb. I've got a lightsaber. It should effectively just kill everyone.
That did feel really cool because I forgot to turn it back up. So
Did
I
you?
played like the next chunk of the game, and that's where you're undercover as the Imperial Commander.
Yes. Yeah, that's a good
And things
bit.
get a bit shaky towards the end of that segment, trying to be not spoilery. And yeah, when you got it on story mode and you just one bombing everyone, your force push takes out like a fucking battalion of troopers. Like
It's awesome.
it matches with what's going on in the story.
Yeah.
Like it's fucking so cool. But Fallen Order, back to my original pick, yes, it is more linear. It's very much a straightforward, story-driven game with a tiny bit of exploration. You can hop between whichever planet you want and explore it more. But stuff's like locked away until you get the power-ups and stuff.
Yeah, I do like how, as you're playing from the start, like from the starting level, there's areas you can't access.
Yeah. But if you go back later on, you can.
Power. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it does give you that replayability. Yeah, Jedi Survivor, the thing that let it down the most for me was it tried to be open world, but it was semi-open world, but easy to get lost in.
Yeah.
And like not
It was
be able
hard
to
to
find your
navigate.
objective.
It was hard to navigate.
And it was
That map was
frustrating
a
in that
bastard.
way. Yeah, it was just a time waste of
I
like running.
always found-
maybe it's up there, but you can't get
Yeah.
up there.
Yeah.
I look on the map and I'm like, I know there's a thing here. So I'll put the marker down. And I'm going to it, but I end up just kind of going around in the same circle, just like looping this like portion of map. And I'm like, I can't find the thing. I don't know how to get to the bit I need to get to.
Yeah,
And it was just frustrating.
Must be down somewhere. Maybe there's a cave. Maybe
Yeah.
I've got to climb something. And it was a bit much, but Fallen Orders was better because you're just like, you've got a path.
Yeah.
Occasionally it might break off, and depending on what powers you've got, you might be able to take it. If not,
Like a different route.
yeah, you're going and you're triggering all the action as it comes
Yeah.
along. I felt the first one was better in that respect.
Yeah, and I thought the
Yeah.
first one was much better balanced as well. Like it was challenging. It was really hard. But it wasn't too hard that it made it feel impossible or that something was like a bit janky. Like it was so fair. Like if you fucked up and lost, it's because you fucked up.
Yeah.
Like they got you. There was never like there was no cheap moments or anything like that. I did find some of the puzzles a bit much when you got to like force push the balls into the thing, like and then climb
I
all
didn't
up
mind
this
them.
tower. Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was annoying.
they were good, but like there's a chunk right in the middle where there's about 3 hours of just constant puzzles. And by the end of it, I was like, I'm getting a headache. But I felt the combat was really good, like because it was much more limited because you only had like one stance really.
Yeah. I know, but I prefer. I do like the stances in Survivor. There was a lot to them. Like you had to work hard to unlock the full potential of each stance.
Yeah.
But
Like there is definitely bits that Survivor did better than Fallen Order, but I think as a whole package, Fallen Order was so good. Really good soundtrack. Everything looked amazing, like graphically.
it was Star Wars Uncharted.
Yeah, that's a perfect way of explaining
Yeah,
it.
felt like Uncharted from the start when you're on that train and you like it's all moving and you got to climb up. It was Uncharted.
Or when you're like getting scrap, when you're working and you got the hood playing over the top.
Yeah.
Mongolian throat singing.
It's Yeah, it's
fucking
Uncharted,
so
but in
cool.
Star Wars, and it was really cool, really well
And
done.
it was a really compact story. There was no Planet Jeopardy. It was just like you got Inquisitors hunting you down.
Yeah.
Like, survive.
They found out that you're a Jedi
Yeah.
that survived the purge. They're coming for you.
Yeah, and like that's it. That's all the Jeopardy is. It's so like enclosed.
And then he meets buddies and companions
Yeah.
along the way with all different stories and alliances. It's just really fucking cool. It's a
such
great
good
story.
game. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like Merrin, Seer, all of them. They're all really, like, I love the pilot. What's the pilot's name?
Grief.
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 Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant game.
Yeah, such a good game.
Can't wait for a third one.
No, I can't wait. It's gonna be so good.
It's going to be a
Yeah.
big finish as well.
Yeah.
It might
gotta
be
be.
the end for Cal.
Be interested where they take Cal. I wonder if they're gonna do a choose your ending. There's 2 different styles of playthrough.
Light or dark side.
Yeah.
It makes
Yeah,
sense.
because he starts giving to the dark
Yeah.
side in Survivor, doesn't he? Starts letting it creep in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be a big.
And there's moments where he goes pretty dark side.
Yeah,
So I wonder if there's going to be like 2 paths.
you get to maybe the story will be
Yeah.
you're starting to creep more into the dark side,
Yeah.
and it's playing out, and then the ending is you get to choose whether to redeem him or not. That's what like the choice that you have at the end. I don't know, man. Oh no, I don't like to think about it.
Yeah. Ooh,
Because there's so many possibilities that they could go down with it. But we'll have to wait and see.
it's exciting. But yeah, my pick: Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Good pick, man. Good pick. 1, 2, 3, 4.
2.
Oh, Mr. Neal.
Okay, so I went slightly outside of the box and I went for like a space simulation game.
No Man's Sky.
No. Kerbal Space Program.
Oh, I've never played this. I've wanted to.
Oh, is that the 2D jobby
No, it's not 2D, it's fully 3D.
where you build the rocket?
Yeah, you're building
Yeah.
rockets and you're trying to send the Kerbals into space.
Yeah. Basically, the entire game itself, though, is... I don't know, the physics engine we've got for it is so well done. The whole... In fact, no, I'll get to the whole bit where you design a rocket in a minute, basically. Let me give some backstory. So, originally, it was released in 2011 on their own store, a company called... I've forgotten, and I've not written it down. Oh my days. It was a company called Squad. Shout out to them. whoever
Squad
they are.
goals.
I don't know if they exist anymore. I think they got bought out by someone, but yeah, it existed on their own sort of storefront, and you bought it off there. Then it got released over the years in a variety of different development stages, but it finally came out properly. I think it was about 2015 on the Steam store. And obviously, when you got Steam, you got a workshop there, and Battle had so many modifications, and people started creating all these crazy and unique ships on there. It took off, basically, quite.
Hey.
Oh,
Aha.
There he
okay.
is.
Sorry, I didn't realise that, my bad.
Yeah, right.
Aha.
You know you wrote that into your script.
Including
didn't
that
actually.
response.
Sorry, people listening at home, in case you can't tell, Camp's reading his script for the evening.
No, I just
Camp's
got
always
some notes.
scripted, everyone. This is the secret to the Poo Finger podcast. Camp's always scripted. Always
No.
on script.
It depends on what we're talking about.
Never veers off.
Anyway.
Even this is scripted.
Anyway, so the actual main storyline of the game, it has you basically create rockets, like we were saying, to just perform certain tasks. So some of them you might have to reach a certain height, I don't know, 5,000 feet or something like that. Then eventually it works all the way up until you get like low Earth orbit, or you might have to go and travel to 3 or 4 moons or something like that. But then, personally, I just go straight from sandbox mode, because obviously you get almost everything unlocked, and it's much more fun, and you sort of pick up little things about the game much quicker that way. But the only problem was all about the physics engine in it. It's so well done that there's little tiny things. So, for example, let's say you built this really wide rocket, but you've only put 3 tiny little boosters on the bottom. Of course, you ain't going to take off, because we've only got little tiny fucking boosters. You don't need great big fat fucking
Not enough
units.
thrust.
Yeah, exactly. But then it gets down to finer details, like, oh, you might want to be couplings on one side is a little bit bigger than the other one, so it's sticking out more, so you've got a different angle on that side. It throws your physics off, and R7 tip, boom,
You got to
straight
work
into
with
the
drag
ground.
and stuff as well, so you got to think about the shape of your rocket and how it's going to cut through the air. And it's very detailed, apparently very accurate as well.
It really is. It's had loads of not awards, but praise from places like NASA and even SpaceX and whoever else.
Oh, that doesn't mean shit.
Oh yeah, to be fair.
I like how you
one,
go
yeah.
NASA and then even SpaceX. It should be the other way around.
Okay, yeah, I phrased that wrong anyway, but still.
That's all good, man.
Amongst many others. But yeah, it's I don't know, it's just so much fun just playing with the physics engine of it, because it's not only that, like, once you've built it, you've actually managed to get it to take off and launch and everything. But then you've got to start learning how to fly it, because one little tap of your button, that's it, whoop, straight into the ground, boom. It's... Oh, I don't know, I can't describe it. The physics engine's just amazing for it. It's really good fun. And it's just a daft little game. But you can have so
I've
much
seen
fun.
it online. People make videos and they make like the fucking craziest rockets.
Like Thunderbirds 3.
I think I've played around with an app similar.
Yeah.
It's like the rocket builder type thing. But I don't think that exactly the one that you're talking about. But yeah, they are quite fun. I always just get frustrated though, because none of my dick-shaped rockets seem to work.
Well, if you follow the main storyline, basically, you start off with just like an empty sort of warehouse, and you got to go right from the ground up. You got to like make little bits and sell bits to buy new stuff, and then like build. You can build different stages of your rocket. But then eventually, as it goes on, and you've actually managed to build a rocket, you've got like different areas. Like you can develop a launch pad, or you can develop like a fuel depot to get like cheaper fuel and stuff, and or so on and so on. Or you just stick it straight in sandbox mode and have so much more fun.
It looks so much fun. I don't know why I haven't played it yet. It's just never happened.
It's a very steep learning curve.
It looks fun. The Kerbals are dead cute.
Yeah.
The little guys. They look fun. I've heard the second game's a bit shit though. Like they've kind of crapped on it a bit.
I've not really played any of those.
They tend to like kiddify things more, don't they? In the second go, like make it more approachable.
If I remember right, I think they have dumbed it down a bit, and it's lost a lot of its charm and accuracy.
Made it more cartoonish and more appealing towards bambinos.
Yeah.
Tend to do that a lot with the good games, like the physics-based ones especially.
Yeah, but
I used to really like Cut the Rope.
Yeah, that's fun.
Game.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
But so what was that? Pit Camp?
Yeah, for me that's a Kerbal Space Program.
Kerbal Space Program.
Yeah.
Good shout.
Indeed. Let's pick a winner then. A 1, a 2, 3, 4. Kerbal Space.
Starfield.
Yeah,
Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Oh fuckers. 3. Kerbal Space Program.
It's supposed to be No Man's Sky, man. It's the 8th anniversary of No Man's Sky.
Oh.
Unbelievable. Anyway, there you go, huh?
Want to give it another go?
No, I'm just kidding, man. The dice decides.
Yeah. Okay.
We all know this.
But No Man's Sky is the winner in all of our hearts.
It is indeed. That is the one I will be playing
It is pretty
over
good.
Kerbal Space Odyssey. Programs. Podcast. Check out next week's Goats.
How do we wrap this up? I can't remember.
I can't remember.
It's been a while,
all.
hasn't it, since we've recorded?
Yeah.
What's your go? Let us know in the comments.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah. Play along at home.
Play along at home.
Play along at home.
It is quizzy time, so please don't make a fuss. We're all having fun with the Q&A-ness. Buzzin' Space Q and Anus with Mr Neal.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Q&A-ness, or the Quainus.
Thanks for having us, Mr Neal.
Hello.
You're welcome. So today I have a quiz. It's about space games.
What?
I know.
What are the chances of that happening?
Yeah.
Straightforward quizzy. I'll ask a question. You get it right, you get a point.
Sweet.
Unless there is more points at stake.
Ooh.
We shall see.
Ooh.
Nice.
So, we need buzzers. Has everybody got a buzzer?
I got a buzzer.
I've got one.
Awesome. So we've got Wayne, Kempin, There we are. We have our buzzers assembled.
And for anyone wondering, it's saying Bowie, because he is obviously a spaceman.
And he's in space.
Yeah. Bowie's in space. Bowie. 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 Bowie.
So, are we ready?
Indeed.
I have 15 questions.
Ooh, 15.
I would appreciate it if you could wait till the end of the question
Will do.
I'll try.
to buzz in, but if you really know it, fucking hop in.
Okay.
Why not?
We'll see.
Let's be dangerous.
I'm pretty
Let's
dangerous.
be dangerous. Question 1.
Good luck.
Get fucked.
Should we clear the board?
Well, I mean, we could do, I suppose. Don't want to be starting on fucking a million.
And me on 0.
Now we're ready.
There we go.
Question 1.
Oh.
Hmm?
Ready.
Ready?
Ready.
Bowie.
Question 1. What is No Man's Sky's release date?
Oh, shit. November 2016.
Incorrect.
How specific do you want
I
it?
want
by the
it
way?
very specific.
Oh.
July 12th, 2015.
No. Shall I give you a clue?
It is 2016.
Yeah, you got the year right.
Okay.
It's in the second half of the year.
Oh.
October.
Incorrect.
November.
Incorrect.
I've already said November
Right,
the first
so-
time round.
Oh.
It was the 9th of August.
August.
August
Oh, fucking we're
2016.
doing the 8th anniversary. Oh, fucking what an idiot.
Bleh.
Oh, don't
What
worry.
a penis. I should... never mind.
Next question. So this one, you have a chance of up to 4 points.
Ooh.
Yes.
So, fingers on buzzers. How many main factions are in No Man's Sky?
Just ones that you come across as a traveller. There's 3.
Yeah, so there's
So if
3...
you include yourself...
No, there's 3 races.
3 races, yeah, there's 3.
3.
Yeah.
I accidentally gave that away. My bad. Can you name them?
Viking, Gek.
Uh,
Oh, the other one is... Viking,
Should we pass it over?
Gek.
You have 2 points.
Yeah, I'll take the 2 points.
Take the 2 points. What's the last one?
is it Cord? K-O-R-D?
Very
No.
close.
Oh. No.
Fuck is it? Viking, Gek. I'm gonna kick myself when you say. Yeah, I'll give up.
Korvax.
Korvax,
Oh,
fuck's
yeah.
sake. I always forget them.
True or false? Next question, true or false? I won't give the answer this time. There were plans to make a Tetris movie in space.
True.
Correct, it was true. It has now been cancelled,
Good.
but it was
Rightfully
in
so.
2016. They were going to do a trilogy, and the plot was, in the future, year 30XX, mankind has finally reached the ability to travel at light speed using block-like spaceships called tetroids. Deep in the universe lies the question to human existence. Could the tetroids be the answer?
That sounds utter dog shit.
Answer? No.
Next question. In Alien Isolation, how many aliens are hunting you down?
1.
Correct. It is 1. And it's a terrifying fucking thing.
Really?
Yeah,
is.
that did get me panicky,
And
that
it
game.
learns how you play, so you gotta
Yeah.
keep mixing it up.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fucking horrible.
It learns that I always hide in lockers.
Yeah.
It's,
Oh. Ugh, shivers. Next question. What is the name of the protagonist in Dead Space?
Isaac.
Hayes.
Oh, fuck. Isaac Dark.
No.
I don't know.
Half a point for Isaac.
Oh, no.
Okay.
It's Isaac Clarke.
Oh.
So that was close.
Oh.
Half a point.
I think that's more than 3/4. But no, I'm joking. I'll take a half.
In Dead Space, what is the best way to kill the bad guys?
The slicer. The laser slicer.
Yeah, well, where do you shoot?
I dismember the head.
Incorrect.
The chest.
Incorrect.
The legs.
Just through the middle of them.
Incorrect.
Yeah.
Vertically.
No, shoot the limbs.
I said that, the
yeah.
legs.
No, because your arms are limbs.
But they're aliens, their arms could be known as legs.
No, you got to shoot the limbs. No points.
Okay.
Next question.
Arms are limbs, but not all limbs are arms.
Correct.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Hearing him purring over there next to you.
Yeah.
Next question. How many Mass Effect games have there been?
Oh,
4.
Correct.
yeah, bastard.
Fuck!
Not bad.
Everyone at home is going to enjoy that.
Reached a minus point there.
Fuck that.
In Mass Effect 1 through to 3, what is the name of your character?
Shepard. Commander Shepard.
Correct. There we go.
Hee.
Next question. Fastest finger first. What is Master Chief's name?
Oh, I don't know. Fastest finger first, as if I'm going to know it.
Is it his designation? Spartan 117.
You got the last
Oh.
part correct.
Well, John.
Is
just
it
simply
Carlos
John
Heath?
117.
Yes, John 117
Oh, yeah,
is his
yeah.
name.
Oh. I was going to say, is it Carlos Heath? Master Carlos Heath.
What is the name of the main antagonists in Halo?
Fuck.
Oh, hang on.
Tread carefully, Cam.
Yeah, because you've got kind of like different fucking things.
So, like, the name of the species that you're fighting
Bowie.
against.
Oh,
Bowie.
competent.
Bowie.
Yes, correct.
Right, okay. I thought you meant like they're fucking like god tier ones.
Right, so we've got 3 questions left. So we are coming up towards the end.
Oh,
And I think these ones are going to be fastest finger first. Sorry, 4 questions.
what's that?
Can't read. In Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, what is the name of the planet we meet Cal Kestis?
Shit. I almost said Kosovo. Oh, shit. The planet you meet him on.
I always thought it just referred to it as shipyard.
No.
Give the name.
The shipyard is on a planet.
It's not Corellia, is it?
No.
No.
No, sorry.
No?
Corvus.
No.
Fuck. No, give up.
Braca.
Braca.
Ah, yeah.
Braca. Brat. Sick guy.
Bop.
Next question. What is the name of Cal's friend in Jedi Survivor?
Oh,
PD1.
No, not that friend. Human friend.
Oh.
He has an actual friend.
Merrin.
Oh. No.
No, that's who he's banging.
Was it like fucking Greca or something like that?
No.
Oh.
Jedi Survivor.
Correct.
Human friend.
The human friend.
Yeah. The new character they introduced.
Oh, Bode.
Yeah. Do you have a second name?
Bodison.
Bode Bodus. Half a point for Bode.
Okay. Awesome.
No, sorry.
No. Surname is Acuna.
Matata.
Exactly. It says Bode Acuna.
What a wonderful phrase. Ain't no passing craze.
Next question. Penultimate question. What is the name of the planet everyone is trying to get to in Jedi Survivor?
Oh, fuck. I'm completely... I'm having such a brain fart today. It's, fucking pass it on to Cam.
No, I can't remember either. Keep it with you for a bit.
This is one that they were looking for in the High Republic, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Is it on the outer rim? Something like
That's
that?
it.
It's not Takadan. It's...
No.
Zepho.
No.
Fuck.
Oh, you were so confident.
I know.
This makes me worried because I think the last question's going to be fucking solid. If
My
you guys are
brain's just
struggling with this.
been mush all week, so
Yeah.
I'm really struggling today. So
Does it begins with an E?
No, it begins with a T, and it starts off with something you get if you sit in the sun for a while.
Oh.
Tan.
I'm like a dog desperate for a shit.
Hang on. God, that's so off-putting.
I know.
Tan.
I know. I'm pretty sure I've got it wrong, but...
Tandalore.
Oh,
So close. Pass it over.
Tanalore.
Yes, correct.
Oh, fuck you,
Tanalore.
Kel. Fuck you in the anus.
So we've got last question.
Ooh.
We're neck and neck.
Neck and neck. This is worth exactly half a point.
Fuck.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh,
this is
I think-
tense.
If you don't buzz in straight away, I
Come on,
don't think
brain.
you guys are going to get it, and I'm going to have to scurry to get the final one. Are we ready for the final question?
No.
Which I think is fucking quite hard.
Come on, brain. Let's do this.
I don't know why I put this in and then left it to the end.
Okay.
What is the name of Cal's Jedi Master?
Oh.
The one that you had when he was a Padawan.
Yeah.
I know. I'm picturing him right now. Oh, fuck.
Master Korvac.
No.
K-O-R-V-A-C. No.
Fuck me in the anus so badly. I know it as well. I can't fucking bring it out of my brain. To me, this is a really easy question.
Yeah.
And I know the answers in there. I can't.
It's a very Star Wars name.
It is.
I think I know the surname.
Have a go, Count.
Is it Haro? H-A-R-O?
No.
Oh. It's like exactly like Wayne says. I'm tipping my flipping
Give
tongue.
you the surname.
Oh.
I really don't want you to, but I need it.
What clue would help? Like the first letter? The first sound? Or like the surname?
First
I'd say-
letter.
First letter
Yeah, I would say first letter, but would it... Yeah.
begins with a J.
Yeah. I'm sure it's... I think I know that, but... Is the first bit like Jarrell? J-A-R-R-E-L.
So close. You've kind of mixed the first name and the surname together.
Yeah.
You've missed out a chunk.
It's like Jarro Topal.
Yeah.
Yes,
that's
correct.
the one.
There
Fuck
it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck me,
Fucking
that.
So much brain power for half a point.
I know, and it was there the whole time. Like, it's just that I don't know what's going on today.
Well done, sir. Fucking hell.
That fucking hurt my brain, fucking forcing that out. Hey!
Hey, well done. You guys fucking fought hard for that quiz.
Hang on a minute, though. Sorry, just looking at the scoreboard.
Yeah.
That top one. Is that 4? No, for me, sorry.
6.
Is that 4 and a line from it?
5.5.
But has it not got a line through those 4 at the top?
No. Got 1, 2, 3. A half. 4.
That was like 4 to me.
5.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that's right.
I can see it. It's alright.
It makes sense.
It does look, because there's a big line going down as well. It looks like it's part of that. It's
Yeah.
just been rubbed off.
Yeah,
but-
no, it's 1, 2, 3.
yeah.
Half. 4. 5.
Wow.
Okay.
Well done for that
Yeah.
quiz. Play along at home. Let us know how you have all done. And next week we are heading on over to the No Pub.
Yeah!
If you want to know what the
fucking-
subject will be, stick around till the end.
Stick around and find out. Fuck around and find out, fuckers.
Hey.
Aggressive.
Sorry.
Yeah, good quiz. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh, you're welcome.
I would, next time, well, after next week's No Pub, my brain's going to be on fire, firing out answers to quizzes.
Oh, yeah.
And these last few points that are available on the Poo Finger Shyboard leaderboard, I'm going to eat them up. I'm going to gobble them up like Camp's mum gobbles up his nuts.
Oi.
Like a fucking squirrel. Alrighty then.
Play along at home.
Play along.
Play along at home.
It's nearly time to go and our semen has been spent, but we have still got time for a wheel of content. Look up! Ooh,
Fucking hell.
fast hands.
Fucking hell.
Fucking unlock that shit, man.
Told you about this, man.
Gotta keep you on your toesies. You never know what's gonna happen.
There's on my toes and there's disfiguration. Anyway.
You fucking gonna open that door or what?
No, not
Stand
that.
there all night.
Not with that attitude.
Fuck's sake.
Clunk.
Yeah, thank you very much. Jeez. Open it for me. Thanks. Thanks, man.
Go on, you go first.
I will. Oh, yeah, there we go.
We can see.
Oh, look at that over in the corner. The pedestal's back with a gleaming light upon it.
Ooh.
As you can see on the pedestal, there's a Prince Albert ring.
Ooh.
None other than David Bowie's Prince Albert ring. The spaceman himself. Look at it. It's got VD
All over it.
all over it. It's just smothered in venereal diseases.
Okay.
It's a relic of rock and roll. Feast your eyes, guys. Just don't lick it. Kev, stop fucking trying to lick it.
I'd rather not put it anywhere near my
Why
eyes.
the
to be
fuck are you
honest.
always trying to lick shit, man? Weird.
It's how I interact and gain its knowledge.
It's like,
Fucking knowledge in that ring.
Yeah,
like the Mountie from Due South.
yeah, pretty much.
Licking dog shit.
Yeah.
Knows where the perp went. Oh, anyway, let's go step on the double rag.
Squelch.
Well,
Ouch.
right through my new moccasins. Oh, fucking look at that. The bombastic bagman throwing us a high five with his gigantic, enormous poo finger penis dripping the semen of selection out of that glorious golden bell end. Purple bell end, should I say. That semen of selection is dripping upon some amazing looking tiles that have been topped up for this week. Chock full of content.
So much content.
So brimming with content.
Indeed it is. Shall we give it a spin?
Fucking yeah,
To
man.
it.
Good spin count.
Thank you.
Great spin.
R/fuck's sake. Why do we always get it? This
it
one's
always
boring.
lands on this one.
Why is it still up there?
It's only paid off like once or twice, isn't it?
R/Space Games.
Might as well do No Man's Sky. In fact, yeah, we might as well order our own individual.
Space Game, 3 members.
Okay.
There are no results.
Space Games
2 of them are online though.
has 883 members.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that.
Top of all time. There's a picture of blood all over a office.
I'm putting controversial of all time. See what comes up. The best space game in the galaxy you've never played. Is this just some knobhead trying to sell his game?
Maybe.
Pretty sure literally everyone on this sub has played Elite Dangerous. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, the top is just full of people sharing stuff that they've made. It's all pretty gross, if I'm honest.
Behind the scenes of our space game. No, thank you. Star Citizen just gets better and better. I've not played Star Citizen. There's like between that, like it's.
Isn't
I
that,
think
and Elite Dangerous is another one, isn't it?
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't it like the same?
That's meant to
thing?
be super intense and detailed.
I started playing it and it started the tutorial just flying a ship into a dock.
Yeah.
And it took fucking ages and I didn't do it very well and crashed the ship
Yeah.
and fucked up the dock. It was like, you owe all this money. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I gave up. I was like, that's going to be a big learning game. I think Star Citizen's probably about the same, isn't it? Don't know, I've never played it.
Oh, no, I've not played that one.
Star Citizen Alpha 3.2. Any good in 2023? Don't know, it's 2024.
I've got quite a good meme from No Man's Sky.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
basically a 5-panel thing, the evolution of No Man's Sky. First scene is literally just a bloke with doing nothing on an empty planet. Second one, same thing, but he's found a couple of bricks and some paint. Then he's got a car. Then it's all flying and shit, it's all looking amazing. And then their minds are literally flying out their sockets. The last one. Yeah. It's quite amusing. We'll post it on the socials.
I'll have to restart No Man's Sky, I think, and just relearn from the beginning, but I put so much progress into the previous version. Sad to have to start again.
Yeah, I've reinstalled it on the PC. I booted it up just to make sure it worked. And it did. I was like, cool, but yeah, I didn't have a play around. But
I was thinking about getting
fully
it on the
intensive.
Switch, because I've got the Switch.
Yeah, I don't know if the Switch port's any good. Sometimes they can be very hit and miss on the Switch. Like, there's some ports that are amazing, like apparently Doom is so good on Switch. And like properly, it looks like Doom. But then you have like Ark, steaming pile of shit, runs at like 3 frames a second. Like, yeah, it's
I
fucking
saw
terrible.
that was on the store, and I was like, Ark on
Yeah.
the Switch? No chance.
Apparently it's better now, but like when it launched, it was absolutely trash. Like,
I
so
can
bad.
imagine.
Yeah.
Spin that motherfucking wheel cap.
So that Star Wars.
Battlefront.
So I didn't really fuck around with the original ones.
Oh, we did, didn't we, Cap?
Yeah.
Those were some glory
Quite.
days.
I wasn't super into Star Wars back then. Like, I enjoyed the films, but like that's kind of as far as it went.
Yeah.
Um,
We had quite a lot of nights on
Battlefront 2.
OG
man.
Xbox Live, sort of. Oh, no, Xbox
No,
360, Xbox Live.
I used to come around to your house and we'd sit there and play. I never played
that as well.
Xbox Live on the OG Xbox.
Oh, no, sorry, not. I think it was 360 around it.
no, it was OG.
No, OG.
Okay. So long since I played it. But
Yeah,
yeah,
it's potato now, but the new ones.
Yeah.
The new ones, for all the microtransaction bullshit, if you ignore all that, they're really fucking good.
Really
Battlefront 2.
I think it's probably the most beautiful
immense.
game I've ever seen as well. Like, it's graphically, it's
I think the
incredible.
first one looked better than the second one.
Yeah.
Like, Joe, when you first, because it was the first game I played on the Xbox One, when I got the Xbox One at Amy's mum and dad's house up north, and it was the first game I installed on it, and I remember playing on Tatooine. I was like, "This is insane!
Yeah.
This is a movie. I'm just running through a movie set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's brilliant."
Yeah,
man,
when
blew
you're in the
my
Imperial
mind.
base and everything's so like shiny and amazing. And I thought the forest of Endor was so detailed. And it was
So
so
good.
thick, wasn't it? It was a really dense forest.
Really hard to see people.
Yeah,
shoot
it was
them,
solid. It was like my least favourite level.
but- Yeah,
But like visually, I loved it.
yeah, it was so good,
It was great fun.
mind blowing.
But some of the space battles as well, they were actually quite good as well.
Yeah, I quite
loved
enjoyed
the
the
space
space battles.
Yeah.
But that was the mode that dried up the fastest.
Yeah,
Like the first week, you had like thousands of people on. You could always get a match, and then literally the following week, there was a couple hundred, and then it's
Everyone gave
dwindled so fast. It's like,
and
the only one I was actually alright at as well.
the big matches, the 32v32,
Yeah.
like, a lot of them, like the lobbies didn't fill up
No.
very quick. Probably still don't. But I the last time I played it, I started getting really into the hero stuff and playing as the heroes and leveling them up and unlocking their cards and upgrading their abilities. And so I started like grinding that quite a bit with the hero matchups. That one that we played the last time we all played it, where it was
It was like a horde mode, wasn't it?
it was like 6v6, wasn't it? Kind of thing. Oh, I can't remember. Oh, what was it?
Well, where you all play as heroes.
Yeah,
That
Oh,
mode.
that one.
Yeah.
yeah.
It was
and then,
3-on-3, wasn't it?
and you go up against a lot of bots as well as
Yeah.
players.
Yeah,
got the
you all
AI
play as
in
like
there.
the hardcore characters, like
Yeah.
your heroes and
So I was always a bit
Yeah.
shit with the heroes. I found them well hard to play. I think because you never really get a good chance to play them in normal matches.
Yeah,
Like you eventually unlock one and you join in
you're
as the
instantly
hero.
a target.
Yeah, and you die after like 2 minutes. So you never really get a good go.
As soon as you're out in the open, just blasters come through everywhere, rockets and everything. You're like, fuck.
It's like, oh, I really want to play as Anakin. That's bullshit.
Yeah, I've got 30 seconds as Luke. Fuck. Fucking bullshit. I did, but I also enjoyed playing as just like the soldier classes, like all the different classes, like the heavy artillery. That was one of my favourites with the miniguns. I love that shit.
Yeah, it was really good. It is a shame that they did fuck it with the microtransactions. That was all pay to win.
But that also opened the doors for all the different game developers now that are allowed to use the Star Wars license, so we can see what fucking comes out of it.
In a segue back to my previous topic, was this also one that developed about a famous Reddit post? It was the most downvoted Reddit post in history about EA having microtransactions and Web tried to defend it.
No.
And it got something daft
I remember that.
minus 40,000 downvotes in like the first, like, I don't know, 12 minutes of it being up or something stupid.
Really?
Yeah.
Something ludicrous, yeah.
Trying to justify their fucking
Yeah, it was when
stealing.
they discovered that you had to pay, if you did it all through microtransactions, to get the last two heroes, which I think was Darth Vader and Luke. It cost you literally like $400 or something. It was ridiculous. And you could literally just pay it right off the bat without even playing a game. Just give them a shitload of money. You fully unlocked all your characters and they're all like so much better than everyone else.
Yeah.
And people
That's
did it
ridiculous.
because they're banking on the handful of people that will do that.
Yeah.
So like
It's a
justify.
cash boost, isn't it?
Yeah. They
Instant
call them
cash
whales.
injection.
The people that pump all the money in, they're called whales.
Yeah.
Moby Dick reference, I think.
Kids with daddy's credit card, or just like lawyers that like to video game in their spare time. Oh yeah, just fucking $500 on a game.
Or people in politics that then claim it back through expenses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that shit.
All that. Yeah.
Fucking is gross, man.
It is gross.
But the people that actually pay for that shit are also gross because they're the ones fucking keeping it alive.
Yeah. Because it doesn't take many to actually do that for them to be like, well, it worked.
Yeah,
Let's do it. It's fine.
It's already paid for itself.
Yeah.
It's all just digital downloads as well.
Yeah.
So they're actually selling you nothing.
Yeah.
They've made
Selling
a full
you nothing.
game and they're just selling you all of it in one instead of you having to work for it. Fucking bullshit. I hate that, man. That's
Yeah.
so gross about gaming nowadays. As awesome as they are, you only get given like 2/3 of a game most
If
of the
that,
time.
you've seen, I think it's the most recent Call of Duty. All that was on the disc was the code to launch to go to the download page.
Really?
Yeah, there was literally like a few kilobytes of like, go straight to the download page. That's all that's on the disc.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, and even if you just want to play Warzone, the free mode, you have to download like the story mode of the last two games and the online, and it's all separate. It's like 300 gig, just gone with Call of Duty. It's fucking,
Jeez.
but yeah,
That's gross.
it's a different tangent.
Yeah.
Should we give it a spin?
Yeah, give it a spin count. Just waffling on like old men. Groaning.
Ooh,
Oh, get your dog
get
out!
your dog out, let's do some docking.
Fucking can't get your wheelie out. We're
Space
gonna.
docking?
Yeah.
I can't.
Why? Oh,
Sans foreskin. Sorry, guys. I can't. I'm just gonna have to watch you guys space dock.
you're in foreskin.
Okay, you're gonna have to go into Mr Neal's foreskin because he's got the salami, so he's got easily
point.
more of a sleeping bag. You'll fit snug as a bug, man.
Good point.
Get your little chode in there. Let's go.
Rip.
Let's do it.
Nice. Oh, they
So we
did
get a
it.
free pick. What we're picking?
I pick.
Star Wars Battlefront 2. Let's try something different. Let's try Won't.
Worst of all
They're
time.
really proper shit space games that we've played.
Yeah, loads. How about I Google worst space games of all time?
Yeah, let's do that.
Speed it up a bit. Give us a little
I'm trying
boost.
to think off the top of my head. Like, spoiler alert, I didn't enjoy Starfield, but I wouldn't say it's the worst.
That's up on there, man.
It is. That's why I said spoiler. Oh, there's one that's fucking dog shit, and I cannot think of what it's called.
Okay, technically this counts because it is set on a alien planet. It was a game on the Mega Drive years ago, or Genesis for those in America. What was it called? Cosmic Spacehead. And basically you were a character who is like an adventure game. You were a character who ran around and you had to, like, I don't know, go and pick this up from this person, take it to that person, do this, do that. and eventually you fix your spaceship and you fly off to the next planet, but only you crash again, and whatever. So you do all that. But it gave you no instruction as to like what to do at the start of the game. You had physically no controls, like guide. So like you don't know what buttons did what. It took me like, I don't know, maybe 5 goes on the game before I could work out if I pressed this button I could turn something around. One of them type of games. But yeah, that was a annoying game.
I can't find anything about the worst space games. What's this say? Hit a random thing. Space Sim Central. What's the worst thing?
Was it Star Wars Pod Racer or something like that? But it was a bit shit.
No, that was awesome, man. On the N64.
That's the thing. I can't remember if it was that one or another one. I remember it had a cover that was a little bit of a mix of Jedi Starfighter and Pod Racer, where it was like, imagine mixing those 2 colour schemes together.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know what you're talking about, mate.
Yeah, I can't think of a really shit one, but it's annoying because I think I've got one like on the tip of my tongue.
Well, let's merge this then with Starfield.
Okay. Nice segue.
Because it is officially the lowest ranking Bethesda game of all time.
Yes.
That is why it's currently at the lowest point on our board.
Yeah, it was No Man's Sky without the redemption. it was hyped up. It was coming. Well, I was excited for it. I've not played a Bethesda game since Fallout 4.
Yeah.
So I was fucking ready.
I don't remember too much about it, but what separated the two? Like No Man's Sky and Starfield. What was the difference? Was it just simply because it was made by Bethesda?
Yeah.
It's Skyrim in space.
Well, it wasn't though. That was the thing. They did initially say this is going to be No Man's Sky, our version of No Man's Sky. You're going to have
No Man's Skyrim.
Yeah, No Man's Sky.
Yeah, exactly.
And they said you'll be able to take off from any planet wherever you want, seamlessly in space.
Around,
like you do on
Sky.
No Man's Sky. And then they backtracked just as it was about to come out. They're like, "Yeah, we didn't say that." Trying to gaslight.
Actually, there's a loading screen.
For
everything.
Yeah.
Right.
You load it into basically a block. It'll take you about 5 minutes to get to each side, but it's literally a small block, so it's not open world.
If you land randomly on a planet, the procedural generation is just that square.
You can't land randomly.
No,
you had to land at certain spots.
Yeah, there's only certain points on every planet.
Yeah.
And not every planet you can land on. And it was a big letdown in that aspect.
And then your home planet split into these sections, and it just takes fucking ages to go from the spaceport to your house. Because you've got to go through 3 different loading screen sections. And
you got to run everywhere.
Yeah.
And you've got the stamina. And it was just Skyrim with a bit of a space element. The shipbuilding was hard to get your head round and to make a ship that actually flied. But I just found a mission early on that you can do where you can get the best ship in the game for free. And it's fucking awesome. I did it. You just go and work for a shipbuilding company, the rich dude as part of the Starfield people, and you just go to his shipbuilding company and go design a ship for them, and then they give it to you. And if you follow what the online people say, you can get them to build the slickest ship you'll ever need, with everything you'll ever need. And it's fucking awesome. So I just did that, at the beginning of the game. It's yes, please. I'll take that. But it was all right, because I did complete it, and then I completed it thrice more, because you can speed through once you've completed it once.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly they were a bit shady about that game loop. They were it's endless, it's expansive, it isn't. There is an end point, and then you basically New Game Plus it, don't you?
And it changes slightly each time.
Yeah.
But
it's very minimal changes, isn't it?
Yeah, but when you start it, you've got every single side mission that you've done is available again. So it is starting from the beginning.
Yeah.
And it's just you get to keep each power that you accumulate through your playthroughs. So you could go around collecting powers and like making them stronger, but that's just takes fucking ages. So you just I just speed ran straight through to the end each time. Like you get slightly different endings and changes, and like they go through the options that you've taken. But obviously, if you speed run through it, you've not done any of them options, so they don't come up. You're just like in a big empty expanse, like at this like little dream bit at the end. And yeah, I just got bored of doing that. I was like, because I don't want to do all the side missions that I've already done. Because some of them are typical Bethesda side missions. They'll have glitches and stuff, and you've got to restart.
There's loads of fetch
spend
quests.
Loads of time on them.
It was like, go speak to this guy, go speak to that guy.
Exactly. Go shoot 5 of these aliens that are at a farm. Like,
it was really half-assed, and it's a shame because there is a good game in there. Like, some of the missions, you go to like an abandoned space base, like, and you go through it, but then like it's full of raiders because they're raiding it.
One of the best
looking for
ones
the stuff, and like that's really good because the bases they built were really expansive, so you could explore quite a lot. And there's just loads of bad guys and shit, and loads of hidden stuff, and so like there is some good bits in there.
The really cool bit I did was I docked with a space casino that had been infiltrated by space pirates.
Oh, I did that one as well.
Did you? And it's zero gravity. The gravity's been turned off. And you go through, floating through the place. And the zero gravity stuff is really fun, like the controlling of it and stuff. And just slay everyone in there. Like just, it's crazy. There's just bodies floating around all over the place, guns floating around. And I found the vault and the code for the vault, and took all the money from the casino. You get like a massive chunk of change from it. And that was really fun. Like little things like that, but little things like that didn't happen very often.
No.
Like you come across random strangers in space, but you don't really spend much time in space, really.
And I think Bethesda have because they lean into the whole it's all glitchy, but that's like a Bethesda game. Like you need to expect that you're gonna have shit clipping through the walls and all of that, like the janky physics and. But then that's made them quite lazy because that's shit coding, that's shit game design. You shouldn't have
to expect that.
No.
Like, it should be better.
But now people are conditioned to just ignore it, and like that's part of who designed it. They don't have to put in as much effort, do they?
No. The space battles weren't very good.
No, they were boring. They were really boring. And quite hard as well.
Yeah, really hard.
You were properly underpowered. Yeah. And the whole you get to choose your own crew, and there's only like 6 characters you can choose from. Like,
and they're all annoying.
Yeah, none of them were very good.
Like if you want to bring the awesome cowboy dude, his kid comes with you. Yeah, and he's just constantly talking in the ship. And you're just like, just shut up.
Yeah,
just please be quiet. I want to fly around in my spaceship. There's a little kid like, I'm going to go read a book that you gave me, Daddy. He's like, oh, okay. And just having this mumbling, meaningless conversation just irritating me.
Yeah.
I'm a space bitch.
Fair enough.
Letdown game.
Yeah. I don't know if they've updated it at all. Probably not now.
I think only a little bit. Yeah, I think only like patches here and there.
I bet they've not tidied it up.
No. They'll be waiting to drop an expansion pack. That'll be not very good. Not worth the money.
Spinneroo?
Give it a spin, Cam. Franchise. So, if you could have a space franchise turned into a video game, what would it be? No Man's Sky, Star Wars.
Oh,
yeah,
that'd be fun.
Star Wars done properly with the full expansive map of Star Wars that all the nerds have like curated over the years. Make all the planets accessible and whatnot, landable, and you can just follow your own path and do what you want. If you want to be a Jedi, then you set your character to Force sensitive at the beginning. You can set the Force sensitivity on your RPG character, fully customizable. You could be a Mandalorian if you want. You could just be any race of alien and just fucking do whatever you want. And be able to fly seamlessly from planet to planet, jump into hyperspace to get to the other side of the galaxy. Yes, please.
I'm surprised there's not been any like VR alien stuff. You know, like
doing that in VR. Star Wars, No Man's Sky, VR.
Apparently the VR in Star Wars Squadrons is unreal.
Oh, I can imagine, actually. The cockpit shit.
Just look around and it's a fully detailed cockpit.
Because it's
You
tricky
can
with...
touch stuff and
Yeah, it's tricky with the controller, but I can imagine, with your hand controllers, and you're fucking pulling levers and pressing switches, that would be loads more fun.
Yeah. That's going to be really good.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Yeah.
What other franchises, space-wise, would you put into space?
I think they should do a Buzz Lightyear one.
Ooh.
I know they did way back when he had his own cartoon.
The Chris Evans version.
Yeah. I mean, they won't because that film got shat on. Completely unfairly. It's really good.
I've not watched it yet.
It's a good film.
I enjoyed it.
I've suggested it to the girls a few times.
Yeah.
They're like, no.
It's a bit confusing because obviously that's supposed to be the real story of Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
And they made a toy from him. But it doesn't quite add up because it's all very futuristic. And so it's all a bit... you got to do a bit of mental gymnastics to tie it with Toy Story. But
Right,
it was a pretty good movie, and I think there's definitely a space game there.
Sweet.
So I think that'd be fun.
I think they have made a game, haven't they? But
They did
it's
it
dog
like
shit.
PS1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was good. Just like an action platformer, but you could definitely do an exploration one where you have your own team of space rangers trying to find a new planet. So you can just hop from planet to planet, fight all the aliens. You got your laser sword.
Defeat Zerg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, that could be
That'd
fun.
be fun.
Yeah.
I was initially going to say Marvel, but they kind of already have.
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy game.
That was good.
That is good. I still didn't complete it.
I think I'm right near the end.
Yeah, I think I did most of it.
It's got really hard.
Is it the Telltale one or the other one?
No, it's the other one. Is it Square Enix?
I think so, yeah. Tomb Raiders.
Yeah. It's really good. Very good story.
Yeah, it was slightly different. It was a different take on the action.
They just went for an original story. Didn't they?
Yeah, and it was all arcadey and stuff. It was and fun, and the quips were really good, the voice acting and the interactions with everything. The Easter eggs were really fun as well.
Yeah. Like when you're fighting rockets, just ripping the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Drax is getting into a bloodlust. It's fun.
Chaos.
Yeah. One more spin.
Give it a spin, Cat.
The new one from Hello Games.
Oh yeah. So have you guys seen the new Hello Games?
I've heard
game?
of it. I've seen the announcement.
Let's quickly find.
It looks it sounds interesting. So they're going for, was it a 99 player, or on you load into one planet,
Right.
and it's meant to be actually the size of Earth or something.
Light no fire.
And you got to explore this one planet.
Yeah, correct. Light No Fire is a game about adventure, building, survival, and exploration together. Set on a fantasy planet the size of Earth, it brings the depth of a role-playing game to the freedom of a survival sandbox. So yeah, it's like a wizardy, Valheim-y type, No Man's Sky type vibe. Dragons and sorcery and that kind of shit, which I don't normally like that much. But the fact it's an Earth-sized planet that you get to
I
roam
think it'll
on.
be more grounded than fancy. I think it'll be more...
Yeah, definitely. A lot
You're
more
not necessarily
exploration
dragons and stuff, but...
Yeah.
You probably get some weird, alien dudes.
Some alien horse-type creatures that you can ride around on and all that kind of business.
I really hope they don't make the mistake they did with No Man's Sky, where they promised too much.
Yeah.
I don't think they would, because they are, there's a
is,
massive company now. They do have lots of staff.
No, Sky, what is it? It's something like 166 million galaxies, I think there is in No Man's Sky. That's fucking immense. To be able to go to all of them planets is insane. But to limit it to one planet and to use everything they've learned making millions of planets.
I think each planet is going to be procedural.
Yeah, they're going to be seeded, aren't they?
Yeah.
So you'll have seeds for terrains and everything. And customisable options. Fucking hell, that made me jump. I wasn't expecting that. But yeah, looking forward to that. Hello Games, fucking awesome company.
Should be good.
That's gonna be good. Well, that's enough content for 1 week, I suppose.
Yeah.
Let's head on up the stairs. Well, wait. Turn out the lighting. Close that shit up.
Clunk.
Right.
There you go. Hup.
Until next week, play along at home.
Play along at home.
Right along home.
It is time to go, and I hope you had some fun. Were you listening with your finger up your bum? So there you have it, another mighty fine episode of the Pooh Finger Podcast. That was spacey.
So much space.
Kevin Space. What? No, I enjoy space. I find space fascinating.
Yes.
And playing games in space is always fun. I think we should bring it down to Earth next week, though. Should we talk? Seeing as it's going to be the anniversary of our Lord and Saviour Elvis Presley's death back in 1977.
We're going to overshoot that back to Earth and end up 6 feet under.
Indeed. With our Dead Celebrities episode.
Yay. Macabre.
Hey.
Macabre. Candelabra. So, who's your favourite dead celebrity? Send us a message. Where can they send the messages to, Cal?
I don't know if they should send messages about dead celebrities.
Who's
to
your
us.
favourite dead celebrity?
Yeah, but
It's an innocent question.
But if you do choose to, poofingerpodcast@gmail.com.
If they want to send a email, where do they send them to, Cal? Your house. Boom.
On all the other socials, just search @poofingerpod and we'll probably crop up.
Indeedy. Don't forget to check out the entirety of season 1 over on the Pooh Finger Podcast YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Got it all out, guys. Nice one.
Pluggables.
Pluggables done. Until next time, bye.
Bye.
See you next week.
You were saying,
friends.
Cal?
Nothing.
Bye.
Bye.
I can't remember when I've had a more pleasant day.